Hi dreamers, welcome back to my channel Rosie Star and Books, and I'm just doing a little January wrap up. So I've read a number of books in January, I believe somewhere in the 20s, 30s, and I'm just gonna share with you the books that I've read, and of course you will see the ratings and you know I'll tell you guys about which books I enjoyed the most and which book ended up being one of my favorite books for the month of January. So, the first book is Flip the Script. This is by Leah Lee. I gave 4 stars. Initially, this was about K drama. So, the K drama community and her fake dating her co-star, I guess. And then there's like this love triangle, but not really a love triangle because she's not into the guy, she's really into the girl. But it is what it is, like. So yeah, fake dating, sapphic romance, K drama vibes, and it was all good vibes. I enjoyed this. I wanted to give it 5 stars, but then I was like, nah, I'll stick to 4 stars. And then we have Cinderella Speaks Up, which is like basically a retelling of Cinderella. And as you can see my review here, I really loved it. Then we had Make a Scene by Mimi Grace, 5 stars again. This one, I don't really remember exactly what this book was about, but I did remember enjoying it. Like if I see like the description of the book, it might come back. It will definitely come back to me, but as you can see in front of me, it doesn't have any description, and I don't want to go into to find it. So but I did enjoy it. Then I read Spectacle Volume 1 by Megan Rose Gatrice, which I give 5 stars because this one is like a murder mystery graphic novel, and oh my god, it's so interesting. Like I've never really read a murder mystery graphic novel before, so it's something new to me, and I really enjoyed the first volume, and I want to read the second one. I think there is like 5 volumes out, so I will continue with the series. I did not read these in January. Snowbong in her boss's bed. This one was okay. It was not all that, so I don't really want to talk about it. Then I have the Lucky List. I think this one was also a sapphic romance. I'm like going on this journey of reading more LGBTQ books, sapphic romance, that's type of stuff, and I am enjoying the journey. Then this one is for work. Let's have fun with CBT. A very cute book. And definitely would take some tips from this for my child if she ever needs it. Then I have The Bride Was a Boy by Chi or Chai, I don't know, but I enjoyed this because I learned a lot about a trans person, the transition, and this was based on a real story. So like I really enjoyed that author sharing the story, so I learned a lot, and it was a 5 star. Then I read Romantic Killer Volume 1, and I'm about to read Volume 2. Oh, but I enjoyed Romantic Killer. It was so cute, so fun. Like basically Romantic Killer, this is like a manga. Romantic Killer is basically about this girl who loves like video games, chocolate cats. She's not really into romance, and children, people, her young adults her age are usually into romance, but not her. And I think there is sort of like a decline in how much people that is getting into relationships and whatnot or whatever. And so there is this little, how to say, little character, little whatever that basically popped out when she bought a new game. I was like, hey, I'm taking away your games, I'm taking away your chocolate, your cat, and you gotta fall in love. You gotta pick someone, you gotta date, you gotta do something. And so, yeah, this is basically her going on this journey to finding like love or whatnot, but she's trying to reject it. She's trying to like be like, nah, I can't see no dude, like I don't want no dude. So it is real fun and real cute or whatever. And then we have Tales of Whimsy versus of Woe by Team DeRoche. And this one, oh my god, this one was sort of like the like poems, like how my favorite author does poetry, silly and stuff like that. It really reminded me of Shel Silverstein. I loved the style, I loved the images, like 10 out of 10. And then I have these two for work. So yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Then I have Garlic and the Vampire. This one was real cute, real special. I enjoyed this one. It gave warm, cozy vibes. Then I have Monsters of the Mind, which I gave 3 star. Um, the poems were okay, but it didn't really blow my mind. It wasn't like no out of this world for me. Then I read Kane by Jean Tomer. I know this is like a classic, I think, but I didn't enjoy it that much. Like, there are classics that I'm discovering that I like. In school, when we read classics, they're usually boring or something, but I'm really rediscovering and redefining my views on classics, and I've been enjoying that. But this happened to be one that I didn't really enjoy that much. Then I have Broken by Jenny Lawson, which I didn't enjoy that much either. I give 2 stars. I know that this one is a very popular book, and might I say, like, I get why it's a popular book, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. Then we have Dr. Seuss ABC's an amazing alphabet book, which I read to my daughter. I showed my daughter. And then we have the new real estate agent's handbook, which I read and reviewed for work. Then we have the lesbian's guide to Catholic school. Oh my god, I enjoy this one so much. I just enjoy this one. I don't know how to explain. Sapphic, everything, like just cuteness, just a different perspective, you know. I just enjoyed this one. Then we have Honey and Spice. Woo! Now this one is my favorite of the month. Like, this one was giving me goddess vibes. This one was giving me sophisticated. This one was giving me, I'm here for all the sweetness, but also the feistiness. Like, I enjoy this one. Like, I enjoy listening to the audiobook. The narrators really did an amazing job with this book. Then we have Token Black Girl, a memoir, 3 stars. This one, like, I get it, but I didn't really, I guess it was not really a book to be like, oh, okay, yeah, hi. But I guess, like, I get the book and I give it 3 stars. Let's just leave it like that. And then I read 1 Year at Elsmere. I enjoyed this one as well. And I hope that there is like different volumes for this one too, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, Then I read Paper Girls 1-1, which is like a reread for me because I decided to reread it because there is a show that came out, and so I wanted to refresh my mind on from the graphic novel and then go through the show. So yeah. Then you have the Doctor No Saradan Bible, which is for work. And then I was reading like a bunch of things that was pertaining to, you know, for my daughter in training her and whatever. So games, potty training. So that's why these two books are there. And then I was looking for, things that I could teach her because she's a very curious baby, and I think she would enjoy these facts and so on. Then the workbook for work, well, both workbooks are for work. I did not read this one in January. So then, yeah, that was it for January basically. So the last two books that I rated and reviewed were for work. But yeah, that was basically all the books I read. And as I said, my favorite book was Honey and Spice. And yeah, that was it. So basically, that's the books I read. That's what I rated them. And mind you that on my story graph, it might be rated. These books might be rated differently because story graph have like 2.5 and 2 point this, and so I am using that system. But on Goodreads they don't have that, so I'm just rounding it off also. And like I'm by the time I go on review and storygraph, my feelings towards the book might have changed. So I change the rating and I just leave the rating what I have on Goodreads. But anyways, that was basically my January wrap up. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in my next video. Thank you.